return mission, OSIRIS-REx, to an asteroid. Now it's time for the spacecraft to say farewell and begin the 1.4 billion mile journey back to Earth.
And yet we can plan about like an 8-hour road trip, right?
Exactly.
Joining us live to talk about this endeavor is NASA planetary geologist Andrea Jones. Good morning to you. This is fascinating. So you got to tell me, OSIRIS-REx scheduled to depart from asteroid Bennu this afternoon. I got to ask, A, how long is it going to take? Because any road trip I do is a problem. And B, how fast is that thing traveling?
Well, today we are going to fire the main engines on OSIRIS-REx to head home. And it will be a 1.4 billion mile journey, which will take about 2.5 years. So we're going to have to aim to where Earth will be in 2.5 years to catch up with us. And then it will, you might ask how fast it's going to travel. So it's going to fire its main engines and go about 600 miles an hour, or about 1,000 kilometers an hour. So it's going to be a pretty fast speed heading back. But actually, the sun is going to pull us after we get started. So the gravity of the sun will help us get on track to land on Earth, which is pretty amazing.
That is cool. All the samples on board. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Can you imagine that? So why did NASA send a mission to an asteroid? And was this the closest asteroid we could find?
It was not necessarily the closest asteroid that we could find, but it had some really intriguing properties. It's really rich in carbon. It had some hydrated minerals, so evidence of old water trapped on its surface that we thought we could even see from Earth. And once we got out to Bennu, we could actually confirm those observations that we made from Earth. And we went to an asteroid because NASA's really interested in origins. So the origin of the universe, the origin of the solar system, of the Earth, of life. And asteroids like Bennu are ancient. So they have a lot of material that tells us the early history of our solar system. Lots of other materials have been swept up in moons and planets, and they've been squished and melted and modified. So they tell us how the story of the solar system changed over time. But asteroids like Bennu would tell us how that story began.
I can't believe we can see all that stuff from Earth.
That's what I was just thinking. You look into an asteroid and you think you can see old residual water? It's crazy. Okay, and just the thought of taking a spaceship or some manned or unmanned aircraft, spacecraft, and landing it on the asteroid has got to be difficult enough. So then you guys gathered up the samples, you're bringing the samples back. Will we get to see them, and what are you guys expecting to learn?
Absolutely. So we will be sharing bits of this sample with colleagues around the world. So scientists in Canada and Japan and all over will have an opportunity to investigate this sample, and we're going to try to find out how old it is and what the chemistry is like and how much water it has and how this asteroid formed and changed over time, which will help us answer some bigger questions like how did the Earth form and how did oceans form and what are the origins of life. And something really exciting about this sample is that we're going to save 75% of it for future generations. So years from now, scientists will be able to investigate it. Children of your viewers and their children will be able to, which will enable discoveries for years to come.
All right. Andrea joins, NASA planetary geologist. Thank you so